Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. So I wanted to make this updated video with some words that Lin Wood has said. And I know it's just, we're in a really crazy time. I'm waking up every day just really wondering what's gonna happen today. I mean, we really don't know. We all know every single day has been a huge surprise from every angle. And I look at Lin Wood as a great source of information, and he just addressed the nation with some amazing words about how Donald Trump will still win. So I wanted to just share this message from him. And I know I've said some of this stuff before, but YouTube is unfortunately, I don't know if some of these videos stay up or not or whatever, but he just made a new announcement and I want to share that with you. I also want to talk about what Donald Trump has been hinting at a second term, and he said he's not seated. And yeah, let's get started. So please thumbs up this video. Please show your support down below for our president. And if you want to support this channel, you can, I left a link down below to PayPal if any of you guys want to donate, just to get, you know, most of these videos get demonetized, as I'm sure you guys know. Anyways, let's get started. So I wanted to share this because Lin Wood, he's a lawyer. He's very vocal. He's very stern, but he's also been weirdly correct in a lot of different ways very recently. Basically, out of everyone, he's been the only one who's been right. He was the guy who everybody was calling insane because he was calling out Mike Pence for not being a patriot. He said Mike Pence isn't going to object. He said Mike Pence he needs to be arrested. Mike Pence, yada yada yada. And everyone's like, and I thought Mike Pence was gonna object to the votes. Donald Trump was saying, hey, Mike Pence, all you gotta do is object to the votes and we win. All you have to do is stand up. All you have to do is support me. All you have to do is Donald Trump appointed Mike Pence as vice president. Donald Trump has given Mike Pence a name, his whole livelihood. I mean, literally, and it just in a second, Mike Pence turns his back on him, and Lin Wood was correct in calling him out. So I stayed up after the Congress, counted the votes, and Lin Wood said, this was about 4 a.m. He said, time for rest. I had to stay up to watch the conclusion of the greatest attempted theft in history. Now it is a completed crime. Many traitors will be arrested and jailed over the next several days. President Donald J. Trump will serve 4 more years. Lin Wood is he's not able to post on Twitter or Facebook, and same thing with Donald Trump. Donald Trump now is able to post on Facebook, or on Twitter, sorry, but not on Facebook at all. And Donald Trump just came out and said, the 75 million great Americans who voted for me, America first and make America great again, will have a giant voice long into the future. They will not be disrespected or treated unfairly in any way, shape, or form. I want to share some more words from Lin Wood in a second here, but I also wanted to play this audio from Donald Trump about hinting at a second term. Let's listen.
Citizens of our country, serving as your president has been the honor of my life.
Listen to this part.
And to all of my wonderful supporters, I know you are disappointed, but I also want you to know that our incredible journey is only just beginning.
Our incredible journey is only just beginning. Did you hear Donald Trump concede at all or even mention Joe Biden in any of his speeches? He also just said, I will not be at inauguration. I will not be going to the inauguration. So I don't know if he's hinting at a second term now or in 2024 or what, but we also have news that Mike Pence, he is opposed to impeaching or, invoking the 25th Amendment, which would lead to the impeachment. So, yeah. DC police made 68 arrests and 56 officers were injured. Now they're calling it the pro-Trump insurrection at the US Capitol. That's what Twitter's calling it. It's crazy because we know these people were disguised. I mean, did they really not see what was actually going on? Who the people were storming the Capitol? It was not I don't know. They were A-word members. Donald Trump also released this statement shortly after Congress finished counting the votes, saying, "Even though I totally disagree with the outcome of the election and the facts bear me out, nevertheless, there will be an orderly transition on January 20th. And some people do think that hints at the Insurrection Act. He also says, "I have always said we would continue our fight to ensure that legal votes were counted. While this represents the end of the greatest first term in presidential history, it's only the beginning of our fight to make America great again." Guys, Donald Trump has a plan. Something is coming. I don't know what it is. It seems like the whole media. I mean, it's just like when you have, the problem is, it's like the media is totally against Trump and they're the ones who decide what gets out, right? What do you see when you turn on the TV? Trump's gonna get impeached. Trump's a pro-Trump mob at Capitol. What do you see on Facebook? What do you see on Twitter? What do you see on YouTube? YouTube says they promote mainstream media content over independent content. They came out and said that. They don't even care. They don't care if everybody knows that. They say, when you type in election, when you type in whatever, anything about the election, we promote mainstream media videos. Who are the mainstream media videos? ABC, USA Today, New York Times, CNN. All these very, very extreme liberal companies who hate Trump. And they're the ones who are like, they're painting this whole narrative. So I don't know what Trump plans to do. And now that Trump is banned on Twitter, or banned on Instagram and Facebook, and he's like suspended on Twitter, and now we can't, like, they said that if he could potentially get banned, and they're deleting his tweets, it's like, he doesn't really have a voice. Like, he can't really communicate freely with people right now, which is crazy because he's our current president. How are you supposed to have a president lead our nation when he's being censored? It's like, what? That doesn't make any sense to me. So let's continue and end this video off with what more words that Lin Wood has said to our nation. He said, he reparlored this. You can follow me on Parler too, by the way. I have my link down below. But this is coming from Lin Wood's Parler because he's blocked on Twitter. And Facebook, I think, too. He said, "Sleep well tonight, Patriots. The constitutional process played out till the end, and Trump didn't interfere once. You're going to love how this movie ends." He said, "The best is yet to come." And he goes, "I know tens of millions of Patriots are experiencing a range of emotions from disgust to anger. Hold the line, steady. It has been long 2+ months, but remain patient. Every lie will be revealed. How do I know? The Bible tells me so. Trust God. Only He can save us. He will. #fight back. Mike Pence is a dark soul. He is not a man of God. He uses God for his own self-serving purposes. A very special place down below awaits Pence. Pence had the opportunity to save America, to keep freedom, to keep justice alive for another 4 years. And he didn't play his part. He stood back. Mike Pence conceded to the liberals. I don't know if that grammatically makes sense, but Mike Pence gave in to pressure from the Democrats. Lindsey Graham is a traitor. Lindsey is going to jail. Let's all be prepared to stand tall. Do not seek to do violence, but be prepared to defend yourselves and your family. Trump is in Abilene, Texas, the National Defense Command Center, Lin Wood says. So while Congress is on Capitol Hill committing treason surrounded by the military who is helping them by Pence's orders, Trump's in Texas at the command center watching. You think if the military didn't have his back, he would be there? Or escape Washington on Air Force One? Secretary of Defense is playing Pence in Congress, waiting for them both to finish this crime. He also says our country is in the middle of a planned coup to overthrow the duly elected President Donald Trump. The ringleaders are Pence, Pelosi, and McConnell. It is all done as part of the C-word, well, I can't say all that stuff, but the color revolution. What to do? Ignore the lies. Stay 80 million plus strong in supporting Trump. Pray for God to save us. On his time, he will. All will be well. Trust the Lord.